All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your general love reading. So we're going to find out what is going on with you and the person on your mind. All right, so let's take a look and see what is going on in the collective at this point. What is going on within the collective at this point? Okay, what's coming through? Oh, telepathy. Okay, beautiful. So this is someone that you have a telepathic bond with. You're receiving telepathic messages from them. They're receiving it from you. It says telepathy, transmission, perception, and communication. Okay? So to me, well, you could be with this person. So maybe you have a telepathic bond and you're already with them, but for a lot of you, you're probably not with this person with the telepathy coming through. So you may just be communicating a lot with this person. Wow, look at this. I split on the High Priestess. Yeah. Wow. Okay, very spiritual here. Very very strong intuitive bond between you and this person. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's coming through. Oh my gosh, wow. It's literally the High Priestess and the Lovers. We have Gemini energy here. Okay, let's take a look and see. So already off the bat, this is someone who you have a strong spiritual bond with, who you're communicating with telepathically through signs, synchronicities. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so tell me about this connection. Tell me about this connection. Let's look at the recent past. Okay, recent past between you and this person. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, current energy. Current energy is the Four of Wands. I'll try to turn this so you guys can see it. I don't know which way is better. This is better for you guys, I think. Okay. So the recent past is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. The current energy is the Four of Wands. That is that union card. Okay. In the current challenge, what is the current challenge here? The Ten of Wands. Okay, how this person sees you. The Ace of Wands in reverse. How you see them. The King of Swords. Okay, and the outcome. And the outcome. We've got the Moon. Okay, overall energy is the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, like I was saying about that communication, right? So you have Knight of Swords, communication card. We also have the telepathic communication. So I think what's happening is that you and this person, for those of you who are not communicating with this person right now, there's a strong desire to communicate. Both of you have a lot that you want to say, but I think what's happening is, like for instance, if you're not talking, there's so much telepathic communication going on because there's so much that hasn't been said that needs to be said between you and this person. For those of you who are in communication, I feel like it would indicate that there's a lot of communication going on, but you also have this telepathic bond. Now, the recent past, there was some attachment issues here. So there was strong codependency, being overly attached, and typically when this happens in a spiritual connection, people repel because there's fear in codependency. So let's see. Yeah, the Two of Swords. So that's good. So it seems like someone, I feel like this is two separate energies here. There was one person in this connection who was overly attached or dependent on the other person, and then the other person was just never really making a decision or always just avoiding the other person, okay? Like, again, with these spiritual connections, if you have fear, if you have codependency, if you have attachment issues, you will always repel because soul connections are based on love, not based on fear. So I'm seeing that there was a repelling energy in the past. Now moving into the present energy, this is beautiful. We literally have that Four of Wands card, 1111, soul connection, coming into union, Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? So I feel like this would indicate that both of you are actually at a point where you're ready for some sort of stability or union. I think that emotions just need to be expressed with the Ace of Cups in reverse, but both of you are on the same page, both of you are wanting the same things. You're seeing the same future, the same vision. It's just a matter of communicating those feelings. So the current challenge is this 10 of Wands, letting go of anything that is blocking this from happening. Yeah, letting go of the baggage that's blocking this commitment. We got Taurus energy here as well. Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, actually got a lot of air energy. So the Hierophant in reverse, clarifying the 10 of Wands as a challenge. I think that there's been a lot of, like someone is carrying a lot of baggage, emotional baggage that's been blocking a commitment between you and this person, because the desire is there, 4 of Wands. But the problem is letting go of all of this stuff that you've been carrying, okay? This person right now, this person that you have a soul connection with, they see you as someone who is very on and off, okay? Like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, they see you as someone that they can't necessarily predict at times. Like sometimes maybe you want them, sometimes you don't want them. They think that you battle with, you know, self-esteem, 9 of Cups in reverse. They might think that you're kind of a little bit erratic at times, or a little bit on and off, because maybe you're struggling with self-worth or feeling good enough, 9 of Cups in reverse, okay? How you see that, it's kind of funny because actually it seems like both of you can pick up on each other's like insecurities, which may be a trigger for the two of you, because I feel like this person may be able to see right through you and see your insecurities, but I think you can also see this person's insecurities as well. You see them as the King of Swords. You see this as someone who's very shut off, very like very closed. It's like it's very hard to get this person to open up. They're not very emotional at all. And it's funny because they're seeing you as like very erratic. Maybe you're super emotional. I think you guys trigger each other's insecurities, to be quite honest here. Okay, you see this as someone, you see them as someone who never really leaves their comfort zone. Like you feel like they don't take any risks. They're always closed off. They don't open up. They always play it safe, essentially. Okay, whereas you guys are kind of the opposite. You guys may take a lot of like unpredictable risks, and oftentimes maybe this is stemming from some sort of rooted fear. But I feel like your person's more of like the safe one, more of like the calculated, let's think this through, whereas you're more of the, maybe you act on your emotions, essentially, okay? They know this about you. So the outcome is the Moon. So I feel like there's something here that is not yet being revealed. Moon, 10 of Swords, yeah, it's like we have everything is fine in reverse. So this to me feels like denial a little bit here. Yeah, the Hermit. I feel like the outcome is interesting because is the desire there to come together? Yes, 4 of Wands. But both of you guys are in this energy of wanting to hide, like not, if you're not talking to this person, I think you're unwilling to reach out, but I think they're also unwilling to reach out. So both of you are just kind of hiding these feelings or suppressing these feelings, maybe acting like everything's been fine. But I feel here that there's just a lot that's not being revealed. Even if you look at the people in the Moon, they're wearing their masks. So they're not showing themselves. And that's the problem here. That's probably why you have this telepathic bond, but you guys are not actually communicating. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a no communication reading. That's what I'm feeling here. I'll show you a pull for a sec. What do we need to know about this connection? What do we need to know about this connection? Okay, we have tenderness, true love, and compassion. Yeah, so this is what I see between the two of you. There is this tenderness, there is this true love, there is a lot of compassion here, but we're experiencing right now this duality. Many meetings, and it says misunderstandings. Okay, so remember, this is kind of going hand in hand with what I was saying before at the very beginning, especially with that duality card. I like that because what I was saying is that in the past, it seems like there was a lot of fear in terms of attachment, like becoming too overly attached. So it's like one person chases, the other person's running away. But really, like when you look at it from a spiritual perspective, what you're experiencing is the duality. So you're experiencing the contrast, the pulling away of love. So the love is here, but I feel like you guys are not experiencing the love together because right now there's the duality. There's still some fear that's blocking this situation. So let's see what that is. Clarify duality. The Tower, exactly, triggers. So I think there's still a lot that is coming up to the surface for you and this person. Like I said before, I think you and this person trigger each other's insecurities, because I think this person can see right through you, but you can also see right through them. And it's probably because you guys are very similar in a certain regard. So there's, especially with those spiritual connections, right? It's like you can kind of see right through the person to their soul. And I feel like this connection has been very triggering. So when you have these triggers in this spiritual connection, it pulls the two of you apart. The triggers cause the separation because the triggers bring up the wounds and the fear. And so when you're in your fear, you have your tactics and they have their tactics, and I feel like it creates this sort of discord, okay? There still is fear. I have to say, in this connection, I feel like there's still fear happening. It hasn't balanced out yet. That's probably why we're getting this outcome of like the moon. Like, look at here, see this critter in the bottom of the water, right? This is like, to me, this looks like that the subconscious fears that sometimes we're not even aware of that are blocking us. So I think that you and this person really do want to have something special here, but there's all these like fears deep rooted that maybe you're not aware of, or they're not aware of, that's blocking this, because with the Ten of Wands, there's baggage that needs to be released. Let's actually see what this is. Clarify that Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Circle of eternal joy, timelessness and dance of life, okay? So this to me feels like something that is inevitable. It's like something that both of you have to go through, okay? It's the dance of life, essentially. Like, we come here for a reason. We can't just avoid our pain. We can't avoid doing the work. We can't avoid, you know, shedding that skin. So sometimes we want to jump from like A to Z, but in the process of getting there, we have to go through the circle of eternal joy, I guess is kind of a nice way to say it. So I feel like this is something that will happen in divine timing. I know that's so annoying to hear, but I feel like it will happen in divine timing, because right now there is still a lot that has to be released, okay? Let's see what your person's intentions are. What are your person's intentions? The Four of Swords in reverse. So this person does want to break communication, or sorry, I always say that, break the silence. So you guys have been separated. They do want to speak to you. That was the overall energy. So why is the Four of Swords reversed? The Sun and the Four of Cups. Okay, this person has been bored, I feel like, actually. This person's been bored without you. We've got the Sun here. So they feel like it would really make them happy to communicate with you again. I feel like they've been quite bored with their life. Some of them have been involved in just toxic patterns or toxic behaviors to distract themselves. Okay, so let's see here. What are your intentions with this person? The Page of Cups. I feel like you're willing to communicate. Page of Cups, you're willing to give something to this person. Some of you are wanting to offer something. I don't think it's a lot, but it's something. Page of Cups. Small gesture of emotion. So what are their messages for you? Okay, what are your person's messages for you? What are your person's messages for you? Okay. My nose is starting to itch too. Okay, so let's see here. All right, I miss holding you. I'm going through a lot. Okay, so when this person's going through a tough time, it's like this is when they really do miss you. It's like this is when they really want to be able to be close to you. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? Okay, I feel like you already know who this person is. I feel like you can see through them, but it's like that's also what scares them. And I think that's also what scares you. Okay, like I said, I think both of you guys trigger each other's insecurities, but I think you can both see through each other. Everything I do for our future. So this person does see a future with you. Yeah, look at this. I can picture a life with you. Exactly. And I've had very vivid dreams of you. So I think this goes hand in hand with that telepathic communication. And then we have, I let my doubts and my fears get the best of me. Okay. So let's see what the advice is for you. So those who are watching, what is the final advice? The Seven of Wands. Stand your ground with this person, I feel like here. You know what's interesting? We have the Magician here. I feel, to be honest, I don't necessarily see, with the Moon and the Ten of Swords being the outcome, I don't necessarily see a whole lot being like said. I don't see a whole lot being said between the two of you, but I feel like Spirit's message here is to stand your ground. Because the more you stand up for yourself with the Seven of Wands and you defend yourself and you take care of yourself, the more you actually manifest what it is that you want. So maybe there was this energy in the past of letting people walk all over you, but I feel like when you stand up for yourself, you actually end up manifesting the life that you want. So this is the energy that you're being called to be in at this point in time. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. So I truly hope that this reading was helpful. If you want to book your own personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. All right, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Take care.